Hello and welcome to this webinar on how to persuade and influence strategically and effectively. So who am I and what qualifies me to talk to you on this subject? I'm Rachel Sullivan, founder of the leadership training company Scaffold Coaching. For the past decade, I've worked as a leadership coach and trainer, supporting clients from global construction companies, legal firms to universities and fast-paced businesses to influence strategically, be that in a new role, to get a promotion, or to have more success at work. Before becoming a trainer and a coach, I worked in the corporate world for 15 years, where I was often required to influence at a peer, cross-functional and board level. What I bring today is a mix of real-world experience, a master's in coaching psychology, and an evidence-based approach to leadership development. Over the next 30 minutes, we are going to explore what influence really means at work, particularly when authority, job title, or technical expertise are not necessarily enough on their own. This is especially relevant for technically brilliant professionals. Many people progress because they are good at what they do, be that a lawyer, a consultant, an engineer. They know their subject, they solve problems, and they deliver. This might sound like you. But as your role develops, success depends less on having the answers yourself and more on your ability to bring other people with you. So this session is about influencing with clarity, confidence and credibility, without damaging relationships or becoming overly forceful. You will also be invited to pause the recording a few times throughout this webinar for some short reflection exercises, so you can apply the ideas to a real influencing situation of your own. To do this, it might be handy to have a pen and paper with you, so feel free to pause and go and grab one if that works for you. There are 5 things that we will focus on today. Firstly, we will look at the difference between influence and authority. Authority might get compliance, but influence is what creates real commitment. Second, we will reflect on your own natural influencing style. We all tend to have a default pattern or ways of communicating, persuading, or making the case that feels familiar to us. It's really important that you are aware of this.